Whoa, look at this. There's so much going on. This is the world of pinball. Just want to make sure everything is A-okay. Nobody in yet, but that's A-okay. We got some time. That's why I usually press start and then figure out all the connections and stuff. That's usually how it goes. All right, this seems okay. This all right here seems all right. Oh, I moved this camera. Not only did I move it, it went off. Why? Of course, obviously. It was the one camera I didn't check. There we go. All right. This camera right here is actually a very old phone, like super old. And yeah, at least it works. So awesome. Let's just try to get this lined up. Man, streaming Toy Story, what a journey it is. Only because this iPad is just adding an extra input. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. It's just there's like a science to this. All right, we're good. Done with it. Awesome. Hello. Yes. Hello. Making sure everything's working. Audio levels and all that. Awesome. Yes. If you take a look at the thumbnail, I made a new thumbnail yesterday, or I should just say a new title. Tilt Tuesdays. Kind of cool with like the flippers. I was gonna go more like pinball stuff on that. Like I was gonna put either like a plunger for the eye, and then I was like, this is just too crazy. Let me just do the two flippers, and then the pinball on the eye. So I think it works out. Running Toy Story today. I want to load up Godfather, but I'll talk about that later on. I started a project. I have a vision, and I'm hoping to get something done. Not many mods for Godfather are out in the world. I kind of created something, and is it going to look good? I don't know. Am I excited for it? Yes. I'm going to make its own separate video. It's literally in the works. If you watched our Three Amigos stream, I mentioned something about Etsy, so that's going to give you one hint. There's an Etsy person involved. No like collaboration, no paid sponsorship, nothing like that. I paid for my stuff like anybody else would on Etsy, and it is in the works. It's exciting. I'll explain it later on. I'll give you like a hint of the idea and such later on, just not right now. Actually, I should say two things. The other one isn't Etsy though. Oh man, there's a lot. There's so much. But real quick, even before anything, I actually wanted to start the stream by saying thank you all. Yesterday hitting 7,000 subscribers. It is, I've never thought the words would come out of my mouth. 7,000 subs on YouTube. So again, I appreciate everybody. Wow. I always say it. And just got to stay humble. I was happy at 1 sub. I was happy at 2. I'm still happy at 10. I'm happy at 100. Just like when it hit me, when it hit 1,000, I was like, wow, there's actually people that like me. Not in a bad way. It's just maybe, I talk a lot. So it's pretty cool to see, and it shows. And it's very cool. I will say, though, I can't deny it. Right now, streaming to also TikTok. That was the biggest thing for the new year. TikTok is a wild animal. It's pretty crazy, in all honesty. I've always said it. I even tell the wife, I'm like, just post it. Just post. No matter what it is, just post it. Somebody or something will gain traction to it. Let me see if this Jersey Jack audio is going crazy. Usually it does. Let's see. Okay, sorry about that. But yeah, TikTok now, streaming on TikTok. So hello, if you are on TikTok. I have to work on the chat though. That's like the only thing. So It's really a screen grab that's going to TikTok, and that's on that computer over there. I can at least see my streams, make sure I'm alive and well. But yeah, as far as the chat on TikTok, I have to grab another phone, which I probably will look at in and out. There's so many. I'm gonna take a picture of this later on. But TikTok blew up, and I do have a feeling that a good amount of people came from TikTok for this recent 7,000 subs. So again, shout out to everybody here. It's crazy. It is crazy. And it's getting up there. It's still like going. It's not going crazy. It's not like rapidly increasing, but it's just, again, it's pretty cool to see. Excuse me on the phone. I have to now, and it's so crazy. I kind of wish TikTok made like a phone app for the chat. I'm gonna be honest. I had to make a separate account. So I have a fake TikTok account, and I'm only following VpIn on it. And then I could at least now go to it and then see the stream. So that's cool. There's already like 10 people on TikTok, so hello. Again, if you want a higher resolution stream, it is better to go straight to YouTube. I have to adjust the landscape and portrait, so that'll come later on. I'm just kind of dilly-dallying on that, but yes. Man. All right, we're gonna do a couple of things. I cannot lie, I haven't played Toy Story in about, I would say, I don't know, like 5 days. So definitely will be rusty pinball, but pinball is pinball. We'll get the first ball going. I won't talk too much. Kind of explain exactly what's going on with I'm not a fan of my shadow here, so I might turn off one light. I might go dark. I could really care less about my face cam. But yes, let's do one real quick. Let's see how it goes.
I've been practicing.
Yeah, making sure all the audio is good. These headphones, noise canceling. So, wife is home. She's home, yes.
All right, let's go.
Wrong move. Hey, you missed again.
Better luck next time. Shoot the left ramp to start Carnival mode.
Milk can bottle blast. Shoot blue and green shot.
It's been a while.
The wheels lit. Kaboom jump is lit.
That's awesome. Round and round it goes.
Now shoot the left ramp.
Kaboom jump is lit.
Let's kaboom.
Come on, do it again.
That's two.
Come on, do it again.
Oh, I missed it.
Shoot the left ramp to collect a character. Got it?
I'm trying to actually add time right now. I'd rather go for that.
Whoops.
I'd rather go for the ad time. Let me know if audio is too loud. It's insanely loud in my headphones. But just let me know how audio is versus mic. It's like, it's very crazy loud actually. And now that I have, I've yet to play Godfather with headphones in. But as I play this now, I'm noticing that I'm missing a couple of sound effects in the headphones. Not a bad thing, but I just kind of noticed that. But it's alright. It's nothing major. It's probably just how they have the wired, how they have the headphones wired up.
Ooh, dragons. Shoot purple and orange shot.
Just want to make sure that the stream is good. Oh yeah, look at that ball. That's the best thing. Now also real quick, I did it. I bought 2 ZV1 cams. So I am using it as a playfield, which is the best thing I've done. And then I'm using that camera now as a ZV1 cam. So it's awesome.
Shoot the target.
What do we need? We need inner loop one more or a captive ball hit.
Hot, hot, hurry up.
Oh, a hurry up. I love the hurry ups in this. They're very random. So that I had to hit the scoop and I did not.
Shoot the captive ball.
That's all right.
Sector 3.
I love the pop up on this. This is just amazing. Oh, I'd rather try to get extra time. So extra time, I go into the scoop for extra time. And then that happens. It always happens.
Hey,
Oh,
Big Back
love
is
it.
lit.
Ah,
Whoops.
nothing like a Tuesday, just
Try again.
in the morning playing some
Don't give
pinball.
up.
And then hopefully next week, or really nightly streams,
Let's kaboom.
the Vpin, will be complete. The Vpin is done. It's actually behind me. Can you see it? Oh, you could kind of see it. Vpin is done. I'm waiting for glass. That's the only thing I'm waiting for is glass. So I can't wait for the glass to come in. Just want to make sure that the volume on the stream is okay. Yeah, this is fine. Oh man, but yes, Vpin, you could kind of see it. Yes, you could. Again, literally waiting for glass. Rails came in from Eric, so shout out Eric Big E Productions. He makes the custom rails for me. I went with like a brushed nickel. I was gonna go, and I actually looked at pictures of like the regular, like a standard Simpsons pinball party, and it actually has black rails. There's just something about the black I don't like. I didn't like the black on like yellow. My TikTok in the background is on. I didn't like the black on yellow. It just, I don't know, it threw me off. So I went with what was the legs, which is the brushed like metal look to it. So I'm excited for that. Again, I'm just waiting for glass. And I actually went the route, I didn't do tempered glass. I get that for the customers, but I didn't do tempered glass on mine. It's honestly, and not to be cheap about it, but tempered glass is like $100 more than regular glass. So my main thing is I just want to make sure it's clear. Before I did have plexiglass, I had that for 3 years. And no joke, the plexiglass, you know, when you actually start cleaning it, you do develop actual scratches. And I use like a microfiber cloth, so it's not like I'm using sandpaper, but you would actually start seeing like the swirls. So plexiglass on a Vpin or any machine whatsoever, except if it's an arcade, plexiglass you shouldn't use on pinball. So yes.
I knew you'd be back.
Honestly, again, like I said, wife loves this game, kiddo loves this game, and I like this game. It's really cool to see also, like, you know, Pinside is still active with this game. You know, there's,
Keep shooting.
you know, games that people are still active on, obviously, but it's just like, it's just that. There's your gameplay. It's just kind of cool to see somebody just picked up like an LE, and he wrote there, he's like, I wish I didn't listen to Pinside, because I really like this game. And I'm like, honestly, any pinball game is a fun game, honestly. If you really kind of sit down and think about it. Oh, no. I'll explain. This is going to be a bad game. We're just going to drain this. But yeah, seeing somebody like that recently just got like an LE, and they're like, whoa, I'm having fun with this game. I'm like, yes. People have different opinions, and that's just kind of annoying because you can't really go based off of people's opinions, but I could understand and see why, because there's multiple people commenting, oh, this game is too easy or it's too beginner level. I mean, you can see there. I didn't really try this game, but basically what happened in this situation, I tried to get the skill shot. And you get 3 attempts at the skill shot. You can adjust that in the game. I always leave my game set to stock. So 3-ball games, everything is stock. So this gives you the opportunity to do 3 skill shot opportunities. If you miss all 3, then it just continues the game. The thing is, as you can see, I don't flip and I let the ball drain. But if the ball hits like 3 or 4 targets, then it starts the game. And that's where I kind of just went on both. So I was like, what the hell? And you have to look at the iPad real quick, because you'll see the iPad go from skill shot animation to in-game, and it was just too. It happened so fast that I had to just drain on that. So,
Who's
yes.
the cowboy? And
skill shots, I love the skill shot on this. It's considered to me like a real, actual skill shot. It's. I'm not gonna say luck, but you gotta pull the plunger at the right amount, right? So like right now, see, I hit two things got hit, but that was just weak. Now we start. I think the limit is like 3 or 4. But the skill shot is just great on this. I love the skill shot on it. And I mean, the first game also almost did 3 consecutive Duke Booms. I've yet to complete that mode. These machines are coming up, I think, 6 months. And nowhere even near beating them, completing them. You can see the title of this is what did I write there?
Shoot purple and yellow shots.
Road to the Carnival,
My name is
which I did on the first stream of this, but I didn't go far.
Antique mystery.
I did not go far with this. Right in the face.
Everything.
Somebody also wrote on Pinside, how do you clean Gabby's face? And I actually use naphtha.
Look out! Benson is coming.
Naphtha works. Be sure not to put it on your playfield, but you could put it on. There you go. Could clean her up. So, and she gets scuffed up. Usually once a month, I'll run naphtha on my flipper rubbers and Gabby's face. As far as Godfather, only thing that gets naphtha is the rubbers. Nothing else. Good stuff. We need Captain Bull hit. Oh, that's alright. They gave it to me. It probably was more than just that. Oh God in heaven. Give me the ball. No. I love the kickback on this. I've always said in the past streams, but I'm running out of time. Give me the ball. Oh, no. No.
Shoot the captive ball to spin the prize.
Give me it. Got it. That's what I love about it. Even though the mode ended, it gives you like this 2 to 3 second grace period, and we just got it.
What is he doing?
So I would rather right now try to get this extra ball.
And this is my very good friend, Vincent.
Extra ball is based right now on the captive ball wheel thing.
Okay, shoot the captive ball
There it
to
is.
move the wheel. Extra
Love.
ball.
Forever love the extra ball light show. Forever. It is awesome. It rarely happens on Godfather. It's in one mode. But it's just, that gives you a carnival vibe. There's ball 1. Now see, like just now, I was actually in this Benson mode. And I guess I didn't complete it. No, give me, don't hit another one. See that? I hit 2 targets now. I'm trying to get the skill shot though. Oh, don't hit anything. Oh, see, it started. And now Bull lost. Oh, you see that? That sucks. I'll clip that. You can literally see it just hit the sling and then went right down. That was a waste of a ball. There's your skill shot.
Oh, skill shot.
Shoot
Oh.
in a loop for super skill shot.
Shit.
Hold on. One more.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Higgs, you made it.
Can you do the jump?
No. Easy game, right? It's not easy at all. Oh, I just remembered I got the extra ball. That's why we're on one more.
Yep. You missed.
Oh, I actually have 2 more balls. Interesting. I lost track of how many balls.
You missed again.
Give me it. Like I said, that's what I love about it. It's actually and I learned pinball lingo. It's got to fall in the saucer.
Multi-ball.
So the ball just now fell into Buzz saucer, and then there's a Woody saucer. So there's some new lingo that I learned on that. What do we need? I usually always try to get the RV lock. I'll hit Woody. I've always thought the kickback gets relit, but I guess it doesn't.
Rescue Porky is lit. Now shoot the left ramp.
It's so funny that I said I have family come over and play it, and when I teach them or explain to them how exactly to get this skill shot,
Skill
they
shot.
just focus on
Shoot
it.
inner loop for super skill.
There you go. There's your super. Dun, 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 dun. I think we need one more for Buzz Multiball. Yeah, there we go. So now you could actually, we start this multi-ball, we have to actually complete it. So I believe you have an opportunity to like restart it if you don't complete it.
Oh, hi, Giggle. Oh, shoot the ladder.
Oh, give me the ball back. There it is. Thank you, thank you.
Super jackpot is lit. Shoot the buzz saucer.
See the buzz sauce, so I need to hit the pops.
Sector, advance.
Oh, it went in. There you go. There's your super jackpot. That buzz sauce is really luck. Like gravity just has to go to it.
And beyond.
We got another buzz
Good
saucer.
job.
We hit a mill at least.
Target for it. Collect.
Please go.
What did he say? Oh, I have to hit the scoop. Oh no, time is running down on scoop. The machine is lightly shaking, and there you go. That's me.
Gabby, Gabby.
Give me it. Got it.
Enter.
Oh, and we completed the scene. There you go.
Scene completed.
Awesome. I don't think I've ever physically seen that happen. Like, I never watched that. Like I said, I usually go for the RV
My
lock.
time's over.
See, now there's music playing, which still sounds like I'm in the buzz mode. Oh, I am. Look, super jets. There's so much sound going on this. Carl, what's up, bro? Thank you, Carl. Thank you for the congrats on 7,000. I saw your comment too. I appreciate it. I'm alright. How are you doing, Carl? 1.4, not too bad. And we only beat one scene.
To infinity. And beyond.
That's awesome. So you can see there, you see the back glass, that second icon. At least I completed it. Normally I've seen it where I've started the mode, but then I don't complete it, and then it's just flashing. So I do believe you have a second opportunity to like go back into that
Meetings are
mode.
good. We are go for launch.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen, but I'm pretty sure there's a way to reactivate the mode. But for Buzz Multiball,
Duke Kaboom.
like I said, we're still trying to get the skill shot. Still trying to get the skill shot down. Just the lightest plunge is all that is needed. And like I said, I always go for the RV. I'm always trying to hit this. Yeah, kick back. Again, the pops on this, amazing. I think I have a thing for this Pat Lawler. I like the style of this. He's made other games, and I've actually looked. I have it on
This is my very
VPX,
good
but
friend, Vincent.
a game that I've never seen in person. I've played it on VPX though. That's why I kind of wouldn't mind. Oh, I need that RV. Oh, I wouldn't mind getting a hold of it. Is Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Back is lit.
I used to be a huge, growing up, that was childhood. Roller Coaster Tycoon has a very important part in my life. So I would not mind owning a real Roller Coaster Tycoon pinball machine. I would just have to like play it more on VPX just to like really see it. But I've never seen Roller Coaster Tycoon in person. Never. And somebody has one on Pinside.
I knew you'd be back.
Sadly though,
I'm gonna cry.
oh, I completed Rescue 4G. Did I? I don't think I did. Did I? No, I didn't.
Real award is lit.
I did not. Yeah, Rescue 4G is usually do boom shot.
Shoot the captain
But yes, I wouldn't mind a real Roller Coaster Tycoon. And again, that's a Pat Lawler.
You get an extra ball.
It's cool on VPX. Don't get me wrong. It's just the only thing that not worries me to
Shoot
make
the
it
left ramp
sound
for a
like.
tiki party.
This is my nudge block, man. I have that nudge block. Always said it, and I still have it. It's still a true thing. It just I literally watch the ball drop, and I don't do anything about it. Ah. Somebody has a Roller Coaster Tycoon for sale. I like the number he's got. He wants $3,500 for it, but he will not ship. and I think he's in like Illinois. It's on pin side. And 35. I would never. There's still to date. Not even one. Oh fuck. Not even like one pin in my area or in New York that will go for like $3,000. None. There's zero. You'll never find it. Give me a skill. Thanks, Carl. Yes, this game, Toy Story, is a light show. I love the colors. It's like I said, I've mentioned it many times. I bought this for the wife and the kiddo, and once the kiddo saw it, her eyes like lit up. Oh. Eyes lit up, and I honestly, you know, things could happen, but I don't. I mentioned in the last stream,
Shoot right ramp for Gabby.
I've yet to see another, like, kid. Fuck, RV. Never seen yet a kid game like this. And this game is not just for kids. You got adults that go crazy for this like I did. But yeah, until I find another table like this where the kiddo will just kind of gravitate towards it, this one will stay. This one's not going nowhere. I'll do one more game. We're going to explain a little bit of the idea for Godfather that I started.
Hello, Woody. I knew you'd be
Man,
back.
I hope that comes out the way I'm envisioning it. There's no, I mean, there's very minor mods for Godfather. Toy Story here, people add more toys, which I could see. Somebody has a very cool Slinky mod
Missed again.
where they actually took like a, I don't know, like an Amazon Slinky, and they put him here.
Missed everything.
Like his like Slinky's actually extended.
Road trip locks are lit.
And the ball comes like out of his mouth, and he's got the mouth that like opens and closes. It's pretty cool, but for the amount of money that they want for that mod,
Carnival mode.
not to mention some people like the ball's getting stuck inside a Slinky. So you know, I give props for making a mod like that. But other than that, not really much you can do with Toy Story.
I could
Somebody
do it
like-
with my eyes closed.
My wife was like, "Oh, maybe we'll get like a Zurg," and I was like, "Zurg wasn't in
Duke Kaboom.
Toy Story
One of his
4,
greatest
but
stuntmen.
who cares?" Tap the ball, beautiful hurry up. I love the hurry up. There you go. The little action figures get their high five.
Shoot the left target to start the Super X.
There's your left. Good.
Vincent, show him.
So we have a Super X going, and I believe if I hit Duke Kaboom, it adds to the Super X. I believe. Basically everything right now, 2 points. Yes. There's Duke Kaboom. There you go. Super 3.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh. There's your ball lock. Good. I believe right now, if my calculations are right,
Shoot
Super
left ramp.
X3, if I hit this skill shot, it should technically be 3 times it. Oh, and of course we're not gonna hit it. We're not gonna hit it, of course not. Ah, of course. Yes. Damn it. That would've been awesome. Everything right now values are 3x. If I hit Duke Kaboom,
Shoot the left ramp.
it resets the clock and goes to 4. There's 4. Do it again. There's 5.
Time, Vincent.
Oh, it didn't. Okay, I'm only at 4. So maybe max is 4. I've never gone this high. You can even see right here, 4x rainbow is going off.
Shoot the Forky target.
Shoot the 40 targets. Like I said, anytime I get a chance with that right ramp, it is opportunity straight. There you go.
Oh, dash.
Extra ball is lit.
Shoot the right ramp.
Right ramp, there you go.
Attention! Character collector's list.
Nice.
Give
Very
it a
satisfying.
Collect it.
When you get like the combos like that, right ramp is a great shot to hit. I right now need to aim for extra ball. There you go.
Extra
Good
ball.
game. Good game. We have to get ready. We can't fuck this up.
Shoot the captive ball.
RV. I'm still at 4x. I only have 2 seconds though.
Vincent, show him.
RV lock. Ah.
Ball 2 is locked.
I was kind of hoping for that X to still be there.
Go back to the RV.
Ah. I love the skill shot on this. You have no idea. Don't. No. See that now? The iPad changed.
Hammer
and it
time.
went back. That was only 2 targets that time.
Shoot blue and yellow shots.
Right into Gabby's face. Give me. Oh! Meet me at the RV?
Full speed ahead.
1.2.
Shoot the
I can't look at the. I can't jinx it, is the wording. Because knowing me, I'm going to jinx it. Might blow us up.
Spinner value increased.
Easy, Vic.
The Woody saucer.
That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. 7x. I moved to a townhouse, so no room for real pins, but Labyrinth tempted me. So cool. Love the movie. I've yet to see the movie. Played Labyrinth on location. It is a good-looking game. I mentioned it in Pinside,
Whoops.
but I have to mention it to the owner. Apparently, drop it, please. Don't hit anything, please. Okay, good. I mentioned to the owner there's actually a
Try
setting.
again. Don't get it.
Better luck next time.
Hold on. There's actually a setting. Give me RV. Come on. What's the wording I want to say? So there is a multi-ball on Labyrinth.
Jet
It's a captive ball, multi-ball, 3. You get 3. It's a ball
Shoot
lock
cyan
style.
and yellow shot.
And
Spinner value increased.
the game is default that on ball 3, if you have no balls locked, it'll do it'll automatically give you 2 of the 3 balls locked.
Shoot the spinner.
And then it activates, like, when you hit this lock, it activates this friend multi-ball, and it is the fucking worst multi-ball. Strictly because of the song. It plays like this Dance Magic Dance song, and it will make you want to punch the
skill
screen.
shot.
It's cool
Spinner loop for super skills.
after the first or second time, but it made me turn into, damn, look at this, I'm losing 2 balls like nothing. I need RV.
Sector advance.
It made me, if I hit ball 3, if I was on ball 3 and I had a low scoring game, I would purposely drain just so I did not hear the
Quick
song.
multi-ball is lit. Kaboom jump is lit.
No, ball 3.
Road trip multi-ball.
Look at how these come out. I love this. It's like, woo. Now add a ball on this. We have to hit RV again, and it will add a ball. So we're right now at 3 ball. If I hit the RV shot, it'll add a ball.
Jackpot.
Road trip double jackpot.
Oh, give me it. Now what's really cool with this is that there's a chance that a ball will bounce into each other. So I lost 1. Don't outlanes today, please. Oh. Oh no! That's it. You see that? I jinxed myself. We went from 3 ball down to like nothing. Damn it! I jinxed myself. I said to myself, we're gonna blow it up, and then what happened? Ass.
You missed.
You gotta see the movie. Then the song. It's not about the song. It's just.
Hey, you missed it again.
It's kind of like.
You
Oh
missed
shit.
everything.
They have the game programmed.
Our adventurer.
The multi-ball will the shoot again, or like the, what's the wording? Like the ball save timer. It is active for like a minute.
Wait, exit somewhere. Where?
It's active for a minute. So you have to hear the song minimum a minute. That doesn't sound like a long time, but in the pinball world, a minute is a lot of, it's honestly, no, it's not a lot of time, because even on a hurry up, it's not a lot of time. It's just, it literally like,
Game over.
like I said, but, you know, somebody wrote on Pinside that they should remove like the setting for it. Again, you could have 0 ball locked, but once you hit ball 3, it will pretend that there's 2 of the 3 locked. And like I said, the other thing is that it's not a long intro to that multi-ball, but it's like a 15-second intro. And like David's talking to like these trolls, and it starts, and then sure enough, once the beat starts to the song, the balls come out. And it's just, and every time you will hear the dance magic dance or whatever, jump magic move magic, whatever. Oh. But again, unfortunately, on location, you can't fully hear it. So, but the other thing is that you could hear it. When there is no sound, you could hear it. So, there's people walking behind you, and they're like, "What the hell is this guy playing? Like, what song is this? What?" People look at it now as like a music pin. They're like, "What song did you pick to like play?" Honestly, when it comes to like a music pin, like Guns N' Roses, that multi-ball, it's cool because like it'll like the song is like amping you up. But that is probably one. Project Canada told me that he saw Labyrinth. He actually saw it because of the pin. Now he wants one. I would have to probably sit down and watch it one day with the wife and the kiddo. It's appealing to kids too. I saw it when I was a kid. Yes, so I would have to watch. I'll watch it with the kiddo. As far as the pin, it was very nice. I'll be honest. It was brand new though. The one thing I saw was like the pinball itself was like clean. It was like a crisp, brand new ball. There was no scratches on that pinball. So, yeah, it is what it is. Big Lebowski, I mentioned on the last one, he had a Big Lebowski that came in. It was an issue, and it's kind of, I was talking to him, and a Big Lebowski was that Dutch pinball. He told me he had waited a year. I actually spoke to the owner. He's like, yeah, I waited a year for this machine. It came in, and he already, or I should say, there was a problem with the carpet. There's like this carpet mech that you hit it. It's a bash toy, and basically the carpet keeps moving back, and then it gives you the opportunity to play in the under play field. And he was really frustrated that day. My brother was playing it. My brother is big on bowling, so a bowling pin, obviously he'll gravitate towards it. So he was playing it, and my brother actually, that's when we discovered it. My brother's like, yo, there's something wrong with this carpet mech, and he did a reboot. He rebooted the system, then the mech worked. But then after 10 minutes, my brother went back to him and was like, hey, the mech doesn't work. And I guess the owner got a little frustrated. And I was like standing on the side of it. I was standing on the side of the pin. My brother was playing. And then the owner actually flipped the switch and he turned off the machine. And it was definitely in frustration. Not that he was mad at my brother or anything. It was definitely in frustration that he just spent 13 grand on a pin and it's already got issues. And it's actually very nice though. He's a really cool dude. He actually apologized to us at the end when we were leaving. It was actually very funny because we were ready to leave, and he actually stopped us. He's like, Vic, Joe, just 1 second. I got to tell you a quick story. So we were like, whatever. He's telling us oh, I was younger. He's like, I was younger. I was in the car with my dad. He's talking like this is like, I don't know, the 80s. He's like, when I was younger, I was with my dad. We were in the car, and he was playing a Game Boy. And his dad apparently was getting so close to beating like a high score, he actually turned the Game Boy off on the dad. And the dad got really pissed at him. So he said he's telling us a story, and he's like, basically the moral of the story is never turn off a game while somebody's playing it. So he said to he turned to my brother, he's like, I'm sorry, I was just a little frustrated. I'm sorry I turned the game off while you were playing. And he's like, it's all right, So that's when he's a very cool dude. And I even offered, I do want to actually talk to him. I want to do like streams. He's got 80 pins. I think it would be awesome to just take the rig and then just go and stream maybe once a month, twice a month. I don't know. So we said to him, we're like, yo, listen, like me personally, I fell in love with pinball. Like this is like, it's probably an addiction now. Luckily I have my Vpin to suffice with the older stuff. But I said to him, my brother said to him, we're like, dude, it's okay. Like, we're just here to help you. Like, we just want to see you grow, and we want to see your machines work. Like, that's all it is. We're not, we're not here to badmouth you. We're not here to bash you. And I tell him all the time. He actually came up with an idea. Look at that. Voice talent. There you go. Tim Allen and Jim Hanks. So, I'm drawing a blank. Perez, I can never pronounce his name. Or maybe, was it Carl? He did ask if this was the original voices. There you go. Voiced by Jim Hanks. So, Tom Hanks isn't in it. Jim Hanks is in it. There you go. Where was I going? Basically, we just said, listen, dude, we want to see you go. And, he was thinking, we were brainstorming ideas. Because right now, I see a lot of potential. He definitely needs to start leagues. If he did leagues, I'd be there every week. I don't know how he would do leagues, but I would be in it. But in all honesty, what gravitates me there is that it's $20, and you play all day. And every time, when I first took my brother played my Godfather, and I was like, he's like, I kind of like this. I kind of dig this. He's like, where can we find more? And I was like, I got a place. You want to come with me next time? We went. And then sure enough, we left that place. And me and my brother like, how, I should actually just maximize myself on this. Here. Nope, that's not it. I can't maximize myself. That's me, but it's not. It's whatever. But actually, no, because I have TikTok going. Sorry. But basically, like, you know, I looked at his place and I'm like, all right, maybe I want to open up something. Like, maybe I want to do something like that because this is like, it's niche. There's not many. Like I said, I have to drive. His place is 40 miles out. I don't mind driving the 45 to an hour drive, but I tell the wife all the time, and my brother knows now, we're the same. It's crazy. Me and my brother look the same, but I think he's like 6 years older than me. But we literally go and we tell. I have my brother-in-law. He was the one that was on my Godfather video. My brother was like, I want to come with you guys next time. I said, I want to be very clear though. When we go, we are there all day. The owners of like those type of places don't like me or my brother because we're the type where we pay once and then we stay all day. Not that they don't like us, but that's like the model. That business model to me is like you want people that come, pay you for like an hour and then leave. That's making quick money. But then also keep in mind that you might not see that person ever again. For us, we go there we aim at least once a month. We aim once or twice a month and we'll be like, all right, pinball, like today's the day we're gonna go play pinball, and then we tell the wife and the kiddo, like, we will see you. I'm leaving here at on Sundays. He's open I think at 12, and then he closes at 9. And yes, I could play and stand. He has stools, but I personally stand when I play pins. I could play that shit for 9 hours straight. I did it when I went to go see Godfather in Asbury Park in Jersey, and I fell in love with it, and here we are today. But me and my brother, we left that first day, and we're like, yo, how could he make, how could he, I don't want to say the word stay alive. He is, I would assume he's making money for him to be able to right now purchase 3 more machines, and he has confirmed he does have a Jaws on the way. Not that it's shipped right now, but he did order a Jaws. So I'm like, okay, business mindset, like you have to be making money to, Jaws is like what, a $9,000 machine? And this guy, this is what I love about this guy, he's not big on pro models. He'll buy premiums. He will buy limited editions. He just got the Rush limited edition with the topper and all that. The only thing I've mentioned many times, I just get annoyed because he doesn't have his machines linked online. So he just has a Rush LE with Stern Insider Connect, but you can't do anything with it because the machine's not online. So I don't know. I don't know what the owner of the place is actually a pinhead. He has his own personal collection at home, he told me. So maybe it's like, he bought it for himself. I don't know. But we basically left there. We're like, how do you make money? Like, what's the game plan? How do you go from making, I don't know. In my eyes, I'm like, all right, you probably make, I don't know. When we were there we went there on a Sunday, and it was raining that day. And me and my brother were the type where like, okay, the less people, the better for us, because we can enjoy and actually hear the freaking games. When we went there was like 5 people in there, and he's already been open for like an hour. Then there was like a quick rush. There was like 30 people, and then like after like 2 hours, it kind of dies down towards the night. We're just there. We're like, how do you make money on this? He's only getting $20. He does also charge tax, so you're making like It's $23. You get $23 per person, but then that is it. I also spoke to him. The guy is not a big fan of beverages. He doesn't want beverages by his machines. I get that. But he doesn't even have like a soda machine. He actually has a sign on the desk that says no food or drinks. And I felt really bad because when he told us the story and he pointed at this sign with the no food and drinks, I was like, oh shit. I walked in with like a bottle of water And he's like, Vic, don't worry, I know you. He's like, it's just like random people. You get kiddos that they'll spill stuff. He's like, I don't have mops. I was like, oh. But I don't know. There's many different business mindsets to it. He did bring up an idea. He's like, I want to introduce a membership plan, like, charge monthly, give a discount, charge monthly. And I'm like, and he says, he's like, I have my regulars. He's like, I got regulars that come maybe once a day or even like 3 times a week that are local. And I'm like, that's cool. But in all honesty, if I was able to go there every day, I definitely would. I wouldn't mind a membership plan. But, when you think about it, you're paying $20 for the entire day. You can't beat that. You can't. What are you going to get? You're going to get some guy. Let's say you do what? $80 a month? Me personally, I'd rather charge you $20 a day. Whether you come one time, whether you come 10 times, in my mind and owning these machines and understanding the value of a machine, $20 a day is super affordable. Like, nobody should be complaining. Like, that's my theory. Nobody should be complaining. I would wonder what the electric bill would be. That's a good point, Carl. I would wonder what the electric bill would be on that. Again, he's at 80. Now I think he's got like 86. I don't know. I really don't know. Again, they're great. They're fun machines. I understand the maintenance to them, but I don't know. You can't beat $20. When I went to Asbury Park to play Godfather, I paid $30. That was like the entrance, and I could play all day. But I went to go get Godfather, and I fell in love with it. So there you go. There's that story. But yes, basically what I'm starting at is that he's like, I feel bad that I turned off your machine. And we're like, dude, and I say to him all the time, because he actually opened up Big Lebowski. He actually took the glass off. It's actually kind of crazy to see him handle glass. He's been around pins all his life, so it's not like he's new. But like, I saw him like pull the glass out so fast. I'm like, I'd be terrified to do that with my machine. Knowing me, it's gonna hit a corner and explode. But yeah, he opened up Big Lebowski, and I said to him, I was like, do you need help? He's like, do you have a Big Lebowski? I was like, no, I don't, but I just like to see the inners. Like, I was like, if you're gonna go vertical with this, I would love to stand next to you and just see. He's like, yeah, like go stand there, watch me. He's like, just don't hover over me. I was like, no, I won't. And then you actually see like the playfield goes up. Big Lebowski has a bowling alley, like an underground playfield, and it's just kind of crazy to see like how shit works. Me, unfortunately, with my pins, I can't go totally vertical, meaning I can't leave it up and leave it there. I could go vertical, but I can't let it stick vertically. But yeah, cool dude. He actually, I felt really bad. I think I mentioned it in the last stream. He had to let go of one of his employees that was what's the wording? He was like a mechanic. He was like a, what's the wording? Is that the word? Mechanic? He would fix the machines. If a flipper goes down, he would open it up and he would flip. He would maintain it. And he told me, he said that this guy, I guess it was an accident, but he said that he actually fried a board on a spooky, the Alice game, whatever it is, Alice something. It's a spooky game, and he got really pissed. He put like 110 volts to like a 50 full board, and and I'm like, that's an expensive mistake. And he goes, exactly, Vic. And he's like, I don't want to be a dick, but like, you're supposed to know this stuff. And yeah, Mondays the place is closed. He apparently does maintenance on Mondays. And that's where I would probably reach out to him and be like, hey, if you don't mind, me personally, I just love the tables. I love everything about it now. It's kind of a weird thing. To me, in my mind, it's like people just see a game. But in my mind, I'm like, look at all the mechs. Look at all the wiring that makes this thing go. That's my mentality on it. But he works on Monday, and he said to me, like, Vic, these boards, we're not talking like $50 a board. Then he also told me he'll never buy a spooky pin ever again. That's where we left off on our last visit. I jokingly said to him, I was like, Looney Tunes, bro? And he looked at me, he's like, and he like walked away. He gave me not a dirty look, but he gave me like a look like, kind of pissed. And he was like, Vic, I'm sorry, man. You mentioned spooky. And he's like, I will never buy a spooky game again. I was like, oh, sorry. He has the Alice and Cooper. And he's got a Scooby-Doo. Alice and Cooper is the one that this guy apparently fried the boards. And he's been waiting like 2 or 3 months now for his boards. He actually had to send the boards to Spooky. And he says it's in their warehouse just sitting. When I went there, Scooby-Doo was down. And I actually wanted to play Scooby-Doo. Because I saw Looney Tunes. And he was like, yeah, something about the auto launcher. He's like, once I saw auto launch is on Looney Tunes, he's like, no, that's a hard pass. Give me 1 second, Dad's calling me. I apologize, sorry. Let's play one more game, and we'll talk about Godfather mod. But yes, so he basically said Scooby-Doo has an auto launch. Both of my tables have an auto launch, and you can kind of see it here. If the ball actually kind of falls back in, it'll, there's a mech that will just shoot the ball out. And apparently his Scooby-Doo, the auto launcher, died or something like that.
You got 6
I don't know. But yes, he's like, once I saw an auto launch on Looney Tunes, and then he also said, I will never get another spooky pin again.
All right, spinner value increased.
See this ball right here. What are we aiming for?
Shoot the captive ball.
Targets raise Gabby.
Meteor shower. Look out.
I guess I'm just doing. Oh well, we're in Gabby Frenzy, so I'm supposed to hit Gabby.
It's tea time.
Just missed it. And the thing about this Gabby mech, you have to hit her face on. You can't hit her from the side. It's like the leaf switch is right in front of her face. It's actually cool because the song actually changes. Oh, I need 11 targets. I need 6 targets now, see? Rescue Forky. Try it. Oh, Rescue Forky is a very satisfying thing. Let's see if we can get it.
I knew you'd be back.
Oh, I missed Rescue Forky. Oh, and I was almost done with Gabby Frenzy. I don't think I've ever completed that either, Gabby Frenzy. Damn, I needed one more target. No joke. Son of a bitch. Drop. Yeah, I honestly, he actually has, my brother likes it. He's got the Avengers Infinity Quest. My brother's like, yo, this game is very cool. And I honestly there's a very unique mech that actually is I think it's the Captain America scoop. It's a vertical scoop with a magnet. I've never seen it. I never really fully sat down to play it though, so I have to see that. But I wouldn't. Okay, there's your auto launch there, so that automatically launched the ball.
Hypnosis.
But yeah, I gotta talk to him. Try to maybe get some streaming set up. I would just honestly on his end, I would just really need direct connection to his internet. Like a hardwired Ethernet. I'm always hardwired. On my laptop here, I'm always hardwired on the stream. Because I feel like Wi-Fi, you're probably just gonna lose quality. But if I have to stream via Wi-Fi, I'll at least try it.
Kickback is lit.
Got one more.
Shoot the forky targets.
Yes, yes, yes. Don't yell at me. I hate when Woody and Buzz yell at me. The forky target is very...
Shoot the inner loop and start shooting.
I either have to get a lucky bounce on a forky target, like
Hey,
that,
Giggle, shoot loop for
which didn't
bonus head.
totally connect, or it's got to be the left
Shoot the
flipper
forky target.
right on the edge. Oh, stupid. Bad. This is a bad one. This is a bad start to this game. Ba-na-na-na. Go for the RV. Your skill.
Skill shot.
Love it.
Shoot inner loop. Super skill shot.
Oh, I didn't even look. I was looking at the stream.
Pop dart.
Super skill shot is hard on this one because you got to really get a good bounce.
Shoot yellow and green shot.
I like this mode. This mode really is if you get the spinners. Spinners are the pops. We need 7 shots remaining. Shoot targets. Insane.
Shoot.
There you go. 3.
Everything.
Shoot everything.
Duke kaboom.
Oh.
Crash.
3. Don't. Yeah. Death and dying. I mean, the first time I streamed this, we actually got very far. We did a lot. I actually had to try to screen capture stuff. But yeah, it is what it
Isn't
is.
that lovely?
Yes.
Welcome
So.
back.
Enough yapping. Oh. But yes, I'm hoping the next till Tuesday, we will be on the Vpin, and I will bring back the bi-weekly. And also the Vpin, luckily, because I can go night mode on it,
Skill shot.
I do
Okay,
feel like we'll
shoot
get...
the inner loop for
I
super
should be getting a
skill shot.
bi-weekly table down, you know, within, and then stream nightly. Not nightly, but
Shoot the left ramp to start a mode.
just like how it used to be. And I did one stream with the Vpin, which was The Sopranos last week, or 2 weeks
Kickback
ago.
is lit.
And then I brought back memories because the kiddo woke
Ferris
up.
wheel.
So the kiddo woke up and stream over.
Shoot blue and red shots.
Oh, I'm trying to get the RV. This too. I always go for the RV. Like that's like a
Shoot the captive ball.
unlimited kickbacks is a great
Shoot
thing
the
to get.
inner loop.
But now unlimited kickbacks is just for this ball. It doesn't like carry over, which is cool. I mean, it's fine. Hurry up, where's it
Shoot
gonna
the
go?
Woody sauce.
Woody saucer. Oh,
Shoot the captive ball.
come on.
Billy Goat
There's
and
your
Gruff?
captain ball. We could go to the scoop to add time if I could. Ah,
Shoot the Woody saucer.
I want to add time, Woody. Oh no. Oh, fall into the scoop, please. Damn it. I ran out of time.
My name is Gabby Gabby.
I missed Gabby twice on that. Again, the pop-uppers on this, beautiful placement. I love the pops on these. Oh, come on. Good. Tickets. Tickets aren't as hyped as it, like, should be
The wheels
in
lit.
this. I don't know.
Shoot the captive ball.
Bonus X9. That's entire game now. Oh!
Road.
Again, you hit the RV ball, RV lock, and then that wheel is dead. I honestly love that mech though. That wheel, like on TMNT with the pizza spinning wheel, I
Skill
love that.
shot. Shoot inner loop. Super skill
Good
shot.
job, we got the super. It's all about how the ball falls on that flipper. Don't.
You got 6 eyes.
Don't. Oh, I did it again. It's the worst thing.
Rescue Forky is lit.
Now shoot the left ramp.
See, kind of like this game. This game right here on ball 3, it gives you the rescue forky, even though like you didn't like achieve like the stuff to get it. Ball 3 always gives you rescue forky, but it ain't an
You missed
easy
again.
thing to like accomplish. Damn it.
Wheel award is lit.
My wife has only done Rescue Forky, I
Hit the inner
think,
loop
once
to
or
start
twice.
super loop.
My brother did it like once, and he gets really pissed when he misses Rescue Forky. And it's all revolving around that Duke Kaboom. That's it. Like, you only get that one opportunity to rescue him. And I like that, honestly. It's not a repeating thing. You have to now, like... I could get Rescue Forky from the captive ball. Give me the extra ball. Oh, see that?
Error, cadet.
I hit the captive ball, and now I lost. And now I go into the
Shoot
scoop,
the
right? Of
ramp to
course.
start Gabby Gabby Frenzy.
Yes. Oh, we should try that, actually.
Round it
It's
goes.
Gabby Frenzy. Don't do it. Oh. That's alright. Luckily, we got the kickback. So now, Duke Kaboom, the 3 flags you can see there on the top, on the bottom right of the back glass.
Shoot the inner loop to start super loop.
I would assume
I am not a toy.
that would be Duke Kaboom's
Shoot the left
scene.
target to start Super X.
That's 3 consecutive Duke
Buzz
Kaboom
quick
jumps.
ball is
Ah! The outlane. Alright, we'll talk real quick Godfather, because I was going to stream Godfather today. I was. I'm very, there's something about the game I can't get enough. Even though to me it's a brutal game. You go from beginner Toy Story to expert Godfather. Godfather, I'm telling you, it's an underrated game. That's the best way to explain it. It's underrated. And I feel like not many people had the opportunity to play it, because I feel like if you play it, it will hook you. It's a very difficult game. There's so many things going on. It's difficult. It's brutal. I'll be honest. I'm lucky to hit like 5 mil, which in all honest terms, 5 mil is not a lot. It's not a lot. My grand champion on that is 300, and I just got grand champion on that. I think the stock was like 300 mil, and I just got it by like 308 or something like that. So it is what it is. But I have yet to come close to touch it, and that it's a 6-month-old game. It just gives you that, like, you want to keep coming back for more. And that's what I love about it. And not to mention, I am the type where when it comes to the jobs, if I really like the job, there's I don't even know how many jobs in total there are, but let's just say there's like 10 jobs. Out of the 10, there's probably 8 that I love, and there's probably 2 that I just hate. One is dinner specials. I hate dinner specials. It's a hard thing to hit. But basically, I'm the type where I just keep going on the job to get the max cash out. I kind of feel like I'm actually working for the Don, and I want to be a big earner. That's like the pad on it. Anyway, I have a plan, and I've looked online. There's no mods. There's like 1 or 2 mods for Godfather. What do I mean by mods? It's kind of like stuff that you add to the playfield. It doesn't change the game. It doesn't, it doesn't change the game. It's just adding stuff to the playfield. Godfather doesn't need anything added to it, but I don't know. I went down this rabbit hole. You see, like Godzilla. Look at Godzilla. B-Kong did Godzilla's mod, and somebody actually made like a moving Godzilla in the back left corner. It actually swaps out the stock Godzilla. That's a very cool mod, but it's a very expensive mod. But like the visual aspect of it is amazing. It looks great. Godfather, like I said, there's not many mods on Godfather. You're not gonna. You see, like there's 1 or 2. Somebody did the hideout. They made a new plaque, which I think is dumb. I'm not a fan of that. The hideout plaque that's on there now is perfectly fine. Somebody actually made a 3D modeled compound where the compound lock is. It's cool. It's a little extra, but to me, it's kind of like a house. It's kind of, I don't know. I have to really kind of look at that. But again, it's an expensive mod. That little house is expensive. And I think also you do interact with that one. Somebody also, there's an eBay thing. There's an actual Godfather toy. It's like a car that you put over the compound lock, so the car is entering the compound, basically. That's a cool thing. But like to find this little car, I think it's like $100 for like a Hot Wheels car. I'm not gonna say it's a Hot Wheels car. It's a very nice collectible car. But yeah. Then somebody did something over here. There's another car here. Basically, it's really cool. This car that's here. What's the main reason for that car? I guess when you do pursuit, the ball like travels down the wire form here, and it looks like the car is racing. It's cool, whatever. But again, same thing. It's kind of an expensive mod. The only thing on Godfather is in the back right corner, like right here. You have the big gangster, and then it's just the ramp. So you have like the ramp that goes up. It's basically, and it's kind of crazy when I opened it up. There is an actual, just a clear piece of plexiglass here. It's a clear piece of glass, I guess to make sure that the ball doesn't like fly over it. I get that. But that clear plexiglass, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, there is so much potential. There's so, and I measured it. It is 7 inches wide, 6 inches deep. It's not a square though. It's like a unique kind of cutout. But basically, let's just say I actually went and I traced it. Oh, I think I have it in the garage because I'm actually planning to cut a piece of plexiglass out with it by hand. That would be hand cut. Anyway, there's this clear platform, and I look at it and I'm like, there is potential here. People on Pinside, they've done a couple of things. Somebody, and it looked kind of cool. Somebody made like a silver suitcase with like money in it. It was cool. But it's a very large suitcase. Basically, I don't want to give too much out, but basically I got somebody on Etsy. Let's just say there is some 3D going on. There's some 3D figurines in the works. I even went to the extent, I emailed JJP, and I said, JJP, how much would you sell the gunners for? So if you know the collector's edition, I did the gunner mod. Basically the topper, the actual gunners that have automation already in it. I said, how much is a gunner? And unfortunately, JJP said, as of like right now, they are not selling like parts. They don't sell the parts for that. Meaning, I guess I wouldn't be able to buy one. Maybe not now, maybe in the future, I don't know. But I cannot buy a gunner. They probably could replace a gunner if it's broken. But as far as if you wanted to buy a gunner, so it wasn't a gut punch. I was like, all right, that's fine. But then I actually went, I measured out the gunner. And that mech, there's a lot going on that mech. And no joke, I cut wires. I cut ends on it. I extended wires to make my gunner mod work. I did what I had to do, and I love my gunners. I love them. I can't get enough of them. But unfortunately, they are too tall for the space that's available in the Godfather pin. The platform to the top of the glass, no joke, you have 4 to, I would say, 4.5 inches of space. And that's not a lot of space. So so right now what I'm working on is I'm working on 4-inch models. I'm excited, man. If this company could really deliver what I want. Now, I already know I'm going to get hate for it. I'm going to get people that are going to be like, wow, you killed the game. It looks stupid. You butchered it. I don't care. I have this vision. My original vision, I have these figurines I wanted to make, right? That's number one. So the figurines, whether people like it or not, I want these figurines. And I don't want to say too much because I don't want someone to take, I'm not going to say they're going to take my idea, but I really don't think this would be something that I would even be able to sell because of the faces I'm using on the figurines. So it's actually funny, recently we did the Four Musketeers stream, and I pulled out the Godfather, the gunner that's in the Godfather, the actual guy that's like firing at you, Floyd or whatever. The Godfather Collector's Edition comes with 2 heads for that gunner. I have right now, whatever it is, Mike. He has like the hat. But in the coin door, I have Floyd. He's on the LE. I like Floyd because he's got that cigar. I have his head. His head is in the box. People are going to look at this like, what? I have his head. And let's just say one of these figurines is going to replicate Microfloyd, whatever the guy's name is. So that's one figurine. Got in contact with somebody from Etsy, and I'll be honest, I'm pretty sure they're overseas. Because there is like a language barrier. There's a couple of translation things going on. They are definitely overseas. And I made them a list. I said, I need this. The thing that I think people will either not like, they will hate. And again, I don't want to give too much off, but I had two options for this. I'll be making a video on it, you know me. I had two options to go with this. Again, 3D figurine, right? They actually just messaged me. Hold on. Okay. They said okay. I'm making these 3D figurines, right? There's two options for these figurines, okay? And this is where, I mean, whoever's going to watch the stream, fine, I don't care. But basically, I could have done a simple figurine, kind of like your basic action figure. Think of that. Or I'm going the route, and this is where I think people will hate it, but it's the only way for me to get animation. I did go the bobblehead route. So there's your little kind of teaser for that. I have, it's actually 4 figurines. There's 4 figurines. Now, the reason I also went bobblehead route, number one, I'm looking at like the space and all that, and if I was really going to try to mass produce something, I would have wanted to do, and I was even looking up like servos. Maybe it could still be done, because I don't know how they make these figurines. I don't know if it's an empty core underneath these guys, or if it's a solid core. But basically, I was looking at servos, basically using the wiring that's going to the current gangster that's already in there. I would just want the servo to just chart, like, to move that. So even if I get like the lightest move, cool. But we are talking wiring. We're talking a big project to get that down. I don't mind it. I wouldn't really mind the attempt for it. I already know it wouldn't be something that's going to be resold. I do know that somebody's going to maybe, I don't know, Mezzo Mods will see and like, whoa, we got to get in contact with Vic and see what's going on with this. But in all honesty, I feel like the servo would be amazing, but I feel like it won't be accomplished or it won't be doable. Strictly because of the size. Like there's a lot going on, and not to mention I never had a servo in my hands. There's a lot going on. There's a lot. So I was sitting there, I was like, am I going to settle for a static figure? Or why not add, it's a bobblehead. What's also cool with the bobblehead route, if I don't want the head to move, I will just glue the head. I could take the spring off and just glue his head. So it's kind of like a win-win. And yeah, you get that. Brandon, what's up? Is there a Dick Tracy pinball? I don't think so. I don't think so. I can't answer that one. But there you go. So I have actually, there's 4 figurines coming in. 3 of them are going to be on the back right. And I have 1 in the works. It wasn't needed, but I thought it was just kind of a cool little thing. Now, as far as Vic, you're talking about this. I mentioned that I don't think I could ever I don't think this could be ever resold. I would need permission from a couple of people. So this is also the second thing that's very cool. I'm very excited for it. Number one, they are, and I offered them, I said, give me 1 figurine with no head, and I will put my Microfloyd, because I have the head. I was like, as long as you make the neck, the size of it, because when you look at these like bobbleheads, there's like, it's literally like a stick. And then it's like, you put the head over it, and the head has a spring on it. So I'm like, if you make the stick the right, depth and width, I could just take my existing head that I have now and just put it. So the guy was like, in all honesty, Vic, we're going to just redo the head. And that's how we want to do it. I said, all right. Because in my mind, it's a bobblehead. So worst case, if I don't like how they made the head, I'll just pop it off, and then I'll put my Floyd or Mike in it. Would you ever use a Funko Pop? I'll be brutally honest, Brandon, I don't like Funko Pops. I think they're terrifying. I don't like it. I do not like Funko Pops. So no, that's a hard pass on my end. Now again, so this is what's really cool. This is what I thought of it, and I was like, this is gonna be awesome. I don't want to say who's on it, but one of them is obviously this Micro Floyd. That's number one. Now you got two people in the game. If you ever play Godfather, there's you're starting like you start modes to kill capos and takedowns, and you're basically always aiming for that gangster. So it's actually very cool that I had that mod, that head, and I also sent pictures of the gangster to this company because I said to them, I was like, I'm not looking. All these bobblehead companies, they're full body, like they're full body people, like waving, and I was like, I don't want that. I need almost like what the gangster is. I need torso and up. So now it's like, some people might be like, bobblehead, the body's so small. They make the body small and the head's huge, and I was like, if you look very carefully at the head I have for like Micro Floyd, it's a big head. And then also the Godfather, the actual Don Corleone's statue, his bust is in there. He also has a big head too. Not like not Funko Pop size head, but it's a big head. So the big thing I was telling the guy, I said, I need you to take this gangster that's already in the machine, and I need it where it's going to be proportional there. But for me to fit 3 gangsters, basically the max width of the base would be 3 inches. And now when you get into like this whole modeling thing, 3 inches is, I don't know, is that a lot? Is that to in my eyes, I'm like, that's not a lot. But then I'm also reminding myself, I'm like, I'm doing torso. Like, I'd be happy with like chest up. So it's like a big arm, and I'm very confident. So I'm waiting for them. Apparently they do it in 3D. They do a whole 3D model. And they're basically it's actually going to be hand-painted. Somebody was like, Vic, I could 3D model print it for you. And I was like, yeah, but I think the real thing is like when it comes to like painting. When you actually have to paint it down, that's really what it is. I have about 10 minutes, but yeah, I'm not a fan of Funko Pops. They're just too scary. I don't really get it. Anyway. 3 gangsters. When you play the game, and there's actually 2 modes. You could have static fighter. It's called static animation or the animation. And you get a couple of people. And if you look very carefully at the people on the screen, it's actually the game developers. So one fighter is a game developer. It's actually a very important person. He's probably the reason why we have Godfather. So there's just second hint. The other one, I took a fun twist. And I'm actually... This is where, like I said, I might either piss off these 2 guys or they might get a kick out of it, but I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to resell it. I also did, now when you go into the modes, you see the other fighters. I'm not a fan of, I don't even know who they are. Like, they are developers, I get that, but they're kind of like, I don't know, I didn't want them as a figurine. So there will be a very special guest as far as the 3rd figurine. So you got one as a game dev. Another person is part of Jersey Jack. So that's like Jersey Jack Pinball. The second person is a part of the team. And then the 3rd one is that Floyd and Mike. So I got those like torsos in the works. Basically right now, the way it is right now, I just paid for it. Like I made the order. I told them what I wanted. They said, okay, once we get the payment in, we will start, doing that. And I did that like Sunday. But I basically sent them a bunch of pictures. I was like, I need this. I want this specific gangster to be wearing this specific clothing and this specific hat. And it's really cool. One is going to have a Tommy gun. One is having fists. And one has a pistol. Then I went and I was like, as I'm talking to these guys, I'm like, these guys are kind of cool. Like, they're very laid back. They're very like, whoever I'm talking to. They're like, okay, send us. They're the type where like, listen, send us what you want and we could get it done. I'm like, oh, okay. Then it went to... I said to them, I was like, I'm looking at these 3 main figures. That's the main thing I want is these 3 important figures. If I like what it is, I'm going to add 1 more figure, but it's actually going to be a full body figure. And it's actually very cool. He's a big part of the movie. This is where, like I said, I don't think I could ever be able to resell these things. He's a big part of the movie, but there is no figure for it. But he's actually, basically, I am also doing a Michael Corleone. You got the Don. We do have the Don's bust in the game, but Michael makes a couple appearances, especially in dinner specials. If you complete dinner specials, the iconic, he just shoots the guy in the head and in the throat. Iconic. So I have now a full body Michael Corleone in the works. And basically I gave them the picture from the movie. And I said to them, I was like, it's very important that the placement of this figurine, it's not going to, if it's done right, it's not going to cover up anybody or anything. But basically I have him like standing and then gun out. Like towards either me, the player, or if it comes out great, it would be coming over a wire form. And then same thing also, he will also have a bobblehead style thing. But what's kind of cool with their like full body heads, with their full body bobbleheads, it's not really totally bobblehead like, where it's like a huge head and then a small body. I feel like it's a good proportion. And then not to mention, I said right now the gangster that's in Godfather, it's already got a big head. The other 3 figurines will match that head size. Now if you look, and this is kind of like where I got the idea. If you go on eBay and you look up a Michael Corleone figurine, they have a figurine. There's actually a very cool company that makes very detailed figurines. If you look at the price of the figurine, and don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful figurine, but look at the price of it, you'd be like, holy shit, damn. Because we're talking like, I think it's like $380. And I don't want to say the word action figure because it's not an action figure. It's a collectible figurine. Yeah, expensive to be put into a pinball machine. They do have, though, a very nice, and I was going to do this too, they do have a very nice Don Corleone sitting in a chair, leg crossed kind of statuette or figurine. But in my mind, I'm like, Don Corleone's already in the game. He's already on the table, so I didn't want to do the Don again. Basically, there you go. So I have 3 figurines in the works, and then the 1 Michael. I'm excited for it. How long it's going to take, I don't know. Then I also went another step further. I contacted a separate company as far as a cover. This one I went rogue on this one. I was going to get a glass cover from somebody that's on Pinside. And I went a different route. I don't know if it's going to be a good route, but I went a different route. And I'm excited to see that. So that one should be pretty cool. But yeah, there you go. That is the plan for Godfather. Then obviously, I have to first get the figurines. But then I also have to feel like I have to probably put 1 or 2 small props around these figurines. Because I just don't want these random busts. And then this is also what's really cool. This is what I think is going to be awesome with it. Right now, it's a clear plate. It's clear. So technically, when you plunge the ball, you could see the ball where it's going. You could tell if it's going to come back down. You could tell if it's going to make the full plunge, or you could tell if it's going to come down like the straight wire form. My plan is to I'm going to cut new plexiglass number 1, because JJP right now is not making or selling parts. So I don't want to break the part that's in there. So I'm actually making a brand new plexiglass with a little bit thicker than what it is now. This way it could hold these figurines without bending or bellowing. But I plan to cover the base. This way you really can't see where the ball is coming from. The game is already brutal as is. And now I'm making it even more brutal on myself, where I'm basically going to be covering up that top right part. I spoke a lot, and like I said, I can't wait for the video. Number one, I just can't wait to see once, because they're the type where they're going to right now make the 3D model. If I approve it, then they go into like the painting phase. And I think it's just going to be, I'm hoping that the other 2 people that I haven't mentioned, I hope they'll be cool about it. Again, I don't see myself being able to sell it. And no joke, when I was doing these figurines, I was brainstorming. I was sitting there and I'm like, I already got my Floyd and Mike. Like, I already got that. I keep mentioning Floyd and Mike. I have a picture of it on my phone. I would take it out, but I got to open up the coin door and all that. Not to mention I got to go in 3 minutes. What was I going with that? I was looking, I was like, who am I going to add? And then now, like, me and the wife are watching Sopranos, so I was like, oh, maybe I could put, like, Tony Soprano. But now it looks kind of dumb, because now we're going from Godfather. I was no joke, I was going to do Tony Soprano, and I was going to do Scarface, but then I shot that down real quick. I was like, nah. I was like, Al Pacino's in this as Michael. I don't want to do Scarface. I didn't want to do that. Now it's dumb. Now that's where I would hate myself and be like, this is dumb. You went from a gangster, you went from a Godfather pin to gangsters, random. They're not even in the movie. Like, that's what definitely the hate would come to. So I was like, you know what? Let me take a step back and let me really think this through. So what's really cool, like I said, one gangster is in, and I feel really bad, he's in the coin door. Like, he's in a box. So he was already made to be in the game, but you could swap his head out. So I'm very happy that I thought of that idea. I was like, oh, let me use this guy that's already here. And he's already in the LE. Let's bring him into the CE. So I'm happy with that. One other dude, like I said, he's in the game too. So now it's like, all right, cool. I got 2 of the 3 gangsters that are actually in this game. You actually physically see them. Well, except for Mike and Floyd. They're not actually in the game. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. So the third one, you'll all get a kick when you see him. But yes. And then obviously Michael. I was like, why not? Michael on the LE, Michael on the where the flippers are, he's his picture's like there. On mine I have the Don where the flippers are, and I love it. But Michael's like there. He's also a main character. So I was like, let me now add this 4th character. So stay tuned. I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I'm going to give it either the mobster name, Godfather Mobster Mob, or Gangster Mob. I'm going to probably have to lean towards Gangster because in the game, they say like what do they say, right? Yeah, shoot the gangster. He goes like, shoot the gangster. So I would have to call it the Gangster Mod. But yes, stay tuned for that. I'll keep you all updated and up to date. We played a little bit of pinball today. I was talking a lot, but yes. On that note, though, I do have to go pick up the kiddo. So whoever's watching this after the fact, stay tuned for a Godfather mod. Hopefully my glass for Vpin is coming soon. I will see you guys definitely tomorrow. Have a good Tuesday morning. I don't know what I'm going to do yet for tomorrow. Thursday, I did not stream this past Thursday because I had to go an on-site call. So sorry about that. But yes, on that note, everybody that's here, especially from TikTok, YouTube, thank you all again for 7,000 subscribers. I love it, and I love you all.